probably held back too. Why do we do that? That's what my inspirational message is about today, that we hold back. One of my very favorite jobs in the world was working at a gift shop at the hospital near where I live. I worked there on weekends. I'm sad to say it's no longer there, but I loved all the awesome stuff. The little animals that were all soft and cuddly, and all the sparkly hanging things in the window, and the incredible variety of gifts and cards that there were to choose from. Most of all, I loved the people that came in looking for that special something, a gift for a friend, a gift for someone in the hospital, something for the new baby, something for themselves even. And the grandmothers would come in and show me pictures of their brand new grandchildren. I remember one told me in great detail how she was there for the birth of her new grandchild. More detail than I needed to hear, but it was beautiful. The love that just flowed from her heart in the telling of the story. It brought tears to my eyes and tears to her, and we just cried with joy from that heartfelt energy. I will admit, and it's a blessing, that I am one of those people that others come up to and tell their most personal stories too. You know, you're standing in line at a grocery store and someone behind you just starts telling you the intimate details of their lives. Any other shining beacons out there that people do that too? Yes. So you know what I mean. But it's a blessing, it's an honor to be there with such an open energy that someone would come to you in that way. People would come into the gift shop sometimes just because they needed someone to listen, and I would be that ear for them. I was the open vessel for their heart to pour into and through. And I always felt honored to do that. I can remember people stopping in with a headache and asking me for Reiki. It was such a wonderful place of giving and receiving with pure love. Fast forward a number of years, I left the gift shop and took a job at Chesco, an agency that caters to individuals with various disabilities. You might say their situations and manner of appearance or the way they thought, the way they acted was different than what would be considered the norm. But truly, I get choked up. They were the beautiful ones, really. And sometimes I feel that we were the handicapped. The people I worked there were so openly loving and giving and kind and compassionate. Everyone cheered each other on. Good job, they would say. Great job. You're awesome. It was amazing. The people I worked with there were just so open. I love you were words that were often spoken from their hearts, from our hearts as the caregivers and theirs. Sometimes I would think that they were more free than we are. In their actions, in their attitude. The people I was blessed with, to work with, were so open. We would dance, we would sing, we would be silly. And it was such a normal way of being. I was so blessed. Sure, it was trying at times. It was not an easy job, I will tell you. The disabilities came in many forms, and you had to work with it. But it was fulfilling. Unfortunately, that job didn't pay very much, and it didn't offer any benefits. And one day, totally unexpected, I was asked to come back to the gift shop full-time and be their manager there. I thought about it, good pay, benefits. I already knew the job. I had been working there for years on weekends. I loved the job. I loved the people. It was a fantastic opportunity. I had some serious soul searching to do. And I asked myself, what fills me? Which job truly, at this point in my life, fills my soul's purpose? Where should I be? And then, really, how much does money really matter? Right around that time, I woke up in the middle of the night with this thought in my head, and I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. You know how dreams are, they come and they go, and you know there was something profound that was said to you in the middle of the night, and you can't remember it. So I wrote it down, and it said, take it outside of work. The joy, the kindness, the positive words, that's it. That's all I got. What? What was that all about? What did it mean? What was the message in it? Spark of the divine that I see, that I feel in the people that I was working with, the clients and the staff, meant more than just being in a workspace. And although I do take it outside of work, the kindness, the compassion, the love, sometimes I hold back, like in that song. I was really holding back. And I can't tell names, I can't tell stories about what went on at Chesco. You would have to be there to experience how amazing it was. Being with these very special people is different than being in the outside world, what we would perceive to be the real world. Why do I say that? Well, because in the real world, it's not as acceptable to be openly kind and generous and loving and helpful and compassionate as it was in the existence of that job in my work. The message in the night said to take it outside of work, the joy, the kindness, the positive words. Why don't we? Why can't we be that open with our hearts? Maybe because then it would leave us vulnerable and exposed and as being different, even strange. Heaven forbid. But maybe then we wouldn't get sucked into the politics and negativity and egos. Instead, we would focus on living in the moment and finding joy in the little things, the magic as a natural part, a natural way of being. When we allow ourselves to be open and aware toward uplifting others with kind words and acts of compassion, we are tapping into our soul's experience. We could be without egos. We could walk up to someone and say, I love you. You make me feel good. I'm so happy to be here. This is a great experience. You could walk up to someone and say, you glow. You glow. It's wonderful to meet you. Oh my gosh, where would that leave us to be so open-hearted? It's a little scary to think of. That was how the handicapped people were that I worked with. It was amazing. They were such advanced, beautiful souls to be so giving of self. It's often considered unusual. Yet truly we are all the same in spirit, divinely connected as source energy through each other in love and in light, in joy, in kindness. We would dance, we would sing, we would live without holding back. How beautiful to be different in those ways. I was out shopping, so I was thinking about what I wanted to say all week long. And I was out shopping at Home Depot, and this is the universe just driving this home. And a woman walked by me, going in the same direction as I was going, a little bit faster, and she said, I hope you're having a great day. And I looked at her, I smiled back, I said, I am. I hope you are too. Then she said, I work here, I just don't have an apron on. I hope you don't think I'm weird. Weird, that's what she said. Oh my God. I said, no, not at all. Have a great day. I hope you don't think I'm weird. Isn't that funny? How concerned she was about how I viewed her for being kind and wishing me a great day. Oh, I didn't think it strange at all. In case you're wondering, I didn't take the full-time gift shop job. I loved it where I was. It was just too much fun. It filled my heart, filled my soul. And then I got called home during the COVID times. So this was within the past few years. I had to help out at home and family. So I started taking Social Security and working at Chesco. And they closed down for a while. Oh, but I'm so grateful for the experience of being there and knowing the people. Oh, and that day too, I bumped into one of the clients and one of the staff. It was like, oh, big hugs. Oh, you look great, Kary. It was wonderful. It was just, yes, this is where we belong. In the expanse of the heartfelt connection with each other, openly. Wouldn't that be great if we all took it outside into the great expanse in the loving, caring world that it really, really is. It is. It's all about each one of us and what we do with it and where we put our focus and awareness. I love you all. I love being here. I was excited to be here today because the energy here is just phenomenal. And the people are too. I'm grateful. Thank you. Namaste.